it adds a little sparkle to us, Helen.
All right, but if you're online for Bombshell, stay on the line, and we're counting you as part of the people that are sold out. So coming up, boy, do we have a deal for you. So this is the 1-hour show of the 23rd anniversary for Marilyn Miglin. We are bringing together, back by popular demand. I know we did it at Holiday one time. This is
several fragrances.
Several fragrances. 10 fragrances, each a travel size. You can go on an airplane, you could travel, put it in your purse. 10 fragrances of Marilyn's top bestseller, including her #1 fragrance, Pheromone, for $44.95. It's a $94.86 value. And it is a beautiful, the way you've done it with this leopard and
And a girl can never have enough travel
oh, yeah.
companions.
Look at that.
But here you have one of all of my fragrances, and it's just wonderful because you can decide who you are, but there's Pheromone and there's Destiny, and there's a little bombshell in here too. So you're able to take this with you, but isn't that just kind of wonderful? So it hangs.
I love that.
And look at the wonderful animal print, which is so sexy and so hot. But you have one of all of the fragrances, and you now can decide who you want to be of a morning or an evening. There's even a midnight in here.
This is amazing value. Now, obviously, this is super giftable, but we want you to treat yourself. That's what Marilyn's anniversary is all about. Now, when you unzip this, there's a pouch here, so you can use this for your cosmetics when you travel as well. So we're showing you not only, so you've got a pouch here, and then on the outside, you've got little pockets for all your fragrances. So if you want to travel with some of them or all of them, and there's several pockets. You see the zippers, and then it will be full with the fragrances. And we'll go over the fragrances that you're getting, but you are getting the top sellers, the best of the best. I don't know if we have a sheet or I could just read it off. We've got 112. 112, which was a limited edition.
It was going to be only a limited edition, and we had 5,000. And they sold out, and that was fine. But then you didn't stop there. And right. I just commend all of you because you called and you called, and my order department said we can't place orders because we have taken so many calls regarding 112.
Yeah. And
you persisted, and you continued, and so we redid it. So we now have 112, and it's another that belongs on a pedestal. Oh, there it is. So we can look at those notes, but this is one that, it's a dressy fragrance. This one is the patchouli and the vanilla and the sandalwood from the East Indies. And there's the middle, the orange flower absolute and the tuberose and the white lily, and they don't make perfume like this any longer. And the top, sparkling pineapple leaves, the jasmine Italian, and the ylang. The ylang is a little bit of an aphrodisiac.
Yeah, and speaking of aphrodisiac, there's Pheromone is in this, as well as Pheromone Breeze, the original Pheromone, Pheromone Midnight, Pheromone Musk, Pheromone Red. There's Pajama Lily. I know it's called something else, but that's what I call it.
You don't need pajamas if you wear this
Right, I love it. And then also Destiny, Gypsy, and Pheromone Breeze, which is the kind of a daytime version of Pheromone. So, and you can see we've doing the values of all of them. And since it is 1/3 of an ounce, it is the proper size for traveling. If you're going on an airplane, you're allowed to take that size on. But you're gonna, use the fragrance. And also it's a great way to try. Maybe your favorite is Pheromone, and you say, gosh, I'd love to try the entire wardrobe of Pheromone. You're getting it. So it's really a great way to try all the fragrances, but each one 1/3 of an ounce of eau de parfum. This isn't like eau de toilette. This is eau de parfum.
And that's, of course, has much more concentration.
Right.
But as well, you can mix some of these as well, and you become, oh, wow, your own alchemist. If somebody says, what do you wear? You can say, I'm not, what do you think? I'm not quite sure, because you will have mixed them. But enjoy them because they're really special. And of course, I think how they're packaged is kind of wonderful as well.
Right. I mean, if you were just buying something to travel with to keep your cosmetics, you could pay maybe $44.95 for something like that.
Absolutely. Oh, no, and we've not priced it like this before. But this is one more reason I love anniversaries and all kinds of celebrations, and there's reason for celebration, isn't there?
Oh, there certainly is, and we would love for you to celebrate with Marilyn. Marilyn is the star of the show. We want you to call in and tell us what you love. Tell us some of your experiences using pheromone. Now remember, it's a family show, but as much as you can. But give us a call and tell us what your favorite is, and say happy anniversary to Marilyn, or stay on the line after you order. This is created just for the anniversary. Marilyn's going to be on this afternoon, and then she has an 11 o'clock show tonight, so it's just a one-day visit, a couple hours during the day. We just have 1 hour with her right now. But, I mean, it's a beautiful, of course, case, but you're getting the ability to try all your favorites or have travel size of your favorites, whether it's a travel size of Bombshell, which just sold out, so now this is the only way you can get Bombshell. The only way you can get it, exactly. Is right there, included. Or Gypsy. You know what? I don't think I've done a presentation of Gypsy.
Well, you're a little bit like a Gypsy, too. A Bombshell and a Gypsy. And of course, I created Gypsy for that woman who is a little bit unsettled. She likes traveling. She likes meeting people. She just likes traveling. Yeah. And moving from one place to another, and she doesn't settle down. And yeah. That's what you are.
Oh, somebody who doesn't settle down. I see. Okay. Yep.
Well, with Bombshell plus Gypsy, you don't have a chance, and we're not responsible. How's
okay.
That?
Well, there you go. It's all Marilyn's fault.
So is that Gypsy there?
It is. It is. And you know, it's a complex fragrance as well, Marilyn.
Oh, it really is. But it's the bergamot, and what makes Gypsy so special is the ginger. The ginger is really spicy, and it makes your nose tweak a little bit, and nutmeg, which they don't even allow to be sold in some of the world markets. But the orange blossom and the Zambac jasmine and the honeysuckle and the white orchid and the tiara blossom. That tiara blooms only in one place in the world. And you can have that experience, the cashmere wood and the musks and the vanilla bean and the benzoin. They're just kind of exciting perfumes.
Oh, absolutely.
And ingredients.
Yeah, and you know, I want, for everyone tuning in, by the way, this is the 23rd anniversary for Marilyn. We're doing specials that are only for today. You have a one-day visit, and when that goes away, so do the specials. A $94 retail value for $44.95. HSN cardholders are going to get this entire set. You're getting not only the travel cosmetic bag, but you're getting all these fragrances, 10 of them in a third of an ounce. This is Eau de Parfum, and highlighting is Pheromone, which is the #1 seller, which is the world's most precious perfume.
Which sells for $600 the ounce. But then in addition, there's the Pheromone Blue and the Pheromone Jasmine. And Breeze. We should go through some of them, because they're just lovely.
Now let's talk about Pheromone Breeze. I mean, when you've got, it's kind of like a beachy version of Pheromone?
It is, but it's also the newer version with new ingredients that we've not used before, like the blue flowers. And they are very, very fresh and very lively, and it's a today kind of fragrance. So with your Pheromone, if you add the Breeze, it becomes, you know, the blue, the calla lily, and the blue hydrangeas are just wonderful, and they just add such conviviality, shall I say. They add a little special sparkle. But then one of all of them is really, I just love them. Sometimes I think in the morning as I'm beginning to dress and I spray my fragrance, well, what will I do today? How shall I feel?
Yeah, it's kind of like a different mood, like the difference between Pheromone Musk and Pheromone Red. I mean, they're both sexy, but in different ways.
Very different. And the musk, of course, was bringing men to their knees. And I thought that was a special seller about 20 years ago. And men were dropping to their knees with the scent of musk, which is from a plant. And I thought, what if we put pheromone and musk together?
Oh my goodness.
We've got a wild fragrance. But then as well, you have the Pheromone Breeze. So all of these are just so special. And if you wear pheromone and you add a little pheromone musk, oh, you're all set.
You're all set, I'll say. Wow. All right, so this really is for everyone who's over 21. So.
And how much is this kit, Helen?
It's $44.95 for everything, Marilyn. Everything together. And we do flex pay, so $11.24. We're to send it all home to you. You can get a couple kits if you're thinking, you know, I would love this, but I think this would be a great holiday gift. And I'll tell you, we're not doing this special again the rest of the year. So if you're thinking that you know somebody that this would be great for, feel free to start getting that gift closet going, you know, because the holiday holidays will be here before you know it.
Before we know it, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, back to school is next week. So next thing you know, it's holidays. So,
oh, and what a lovely gift for your girls going back to school.
Oh,
just a little touch-up fragrance.
You need a chaperone then. Going back to college, maybe. But there you go. But we are doing this as a kit, as an entire wardrobe of fragrance. And I'm so glad you're joining us today at HSN. And you know, you're not only getting the wardrobe of fragrance, you are getting this animal print. Of course, perfect the animal print to bring out the anyway, that's at the side of your the animal in here. Yeah, I was gonna say. And then when I open this up and you see you're able to travel and have your cosmetics in here, as well as a little section for each of your fragrances. And if you unzip this, it's a big pouch right here. Yeah, and then you can bring this with you. Each one is a travel size, so you know, maybe you pick, okay, I'll bring just this one and this one on a trip, depending on what kind of a trip it is, and then you can use your cosmetics and just bring this with you, and it's just a beautiful. And you would think it would be $44.95 just for that alone, and you're getting this entire wardrobe. Very, very popular. We've just got about a minute left. We have just a few other specials in this hour, including we have a skincare backed by popular demand. We're so excited. But the 10-piece fragrance collection is our only collection that we're doing in this hour. The item number is 496203. This is our big special. This is our big collection. This is the one for those of you who want to try everything that Marilyn does. And it's the one-day special for the anniversary visit.
So it's I'm happy to bring it to you, and thank you for making this anniversary possible, because it's because of you that I'm here. But then this is a gift to you with all of these fragrances. So 10 of them for $44 is like $4 a piece, I think.
It's such an amazing value, absolutely. And you're better than math than I am, because you're right, it is about $4. So we're gonna take a quick break and tell you what's happening at the network, and then Marilyn and I are gonna